welcome along to the Project Cars 2 Virtual Racing League, where today you join us for round 7 of the Vgta Championship. Race format reminder is on screen there, 5-minute qualifying followed by a 10-minute race. And today we're at Ruapuna Park, where anything can happen. The championship, as you can see on screen, is still very much up for grabs for a number of drivers, so it really is important for the drivers now to start stamping their mark on the championship. Ruapuna is an excellent circuit, and Chris Doherty has found his way onto pole position ahead of Alex CDL, so looking to fight back from his position. A couple of crashes at the last round out. We've got the two Ferraris following, with Roger Dodger back in P5, hasn't found so much pace by the looks of it here at this track, qualifying at least. Next up we've got the Scotsman Luke McGee alongside Free Gazelle, and then Stalker Brown returns in the Beetle, and Twingo-tastic has switched from the Beetle to the Chevy. Good choice. On the line now is a bit of American muscle, the Mustangs alongside each other, and it's Chris Doherty with an excellent start and an even better start for D-Man in the Ferrari, who's also returning too. He gets an excellent start there, but look, you can see how wide the circuit is here, almost going 4 abreast there. Roger the Dodger has a good start to up into 3rd there. So it looks like we've got Americans 1, 2 and 3. Oh dear, what's happened here? Alex CDL has gone way off into the sand pit, and so has Chris Doherty. They were both looking at each other, and they ended up both outbraking themselves. Not sure if the Mustang brakes could really cope there into turn 1 for either of them. That's let Roger the Dodger from P5 on the grid way up into the lead, and now he's under attack from the two Ferraris. So D-Man 221 and then Scuderia Sam chasing hard. The Free Gazelle is in 4th with a very nice lap. He's had a couple of unfortunate instances in this championship so far on the opening lap, but today not the case, and he's up there in 4th place, and he's keeping a watching brief of these three now, see if anything happens, and he'll be waiting to take advantage. Stalker Brown though is he's got company in 5th with Free Gazelle, and Twingo-tastic and not far behind, but Chris Doherty and Alex CDL are well down the order now, 7th and 8th, so they're going to have to pick their way back through the field. Disaster for those two, and so is Luke McGee as well. I don't know what happened to him, but he's all the way down in 9th. I'm not sure, maybe he got tangled up in some of those incidents. Scuderia Sam's getting terrible understeer on that Ferrari through that corner as we ride on board there. And Stalker Brown is all over the back of Free Gazelle now. Meanwhile, D-Man 221 just chasing Roger. He's trying to get in this slipstream. It'll be interesting now, a little bit of a drag race between the Ferrari V12 and the American V8, two absolutely classic engines, to be honest. American V8 versus an Italian V12. What could be better?
Yeah, I think Luke McGee got collected by Alex there as he's coming back on the track, so it's not even first corner, and those two continuing their ding-dong, so we'll see if there's any more of that today. But Roger's gone a bit wide there and just carried too much into the first corner and just gone wide there, so that's let D-Man away, and it's a Ferrari 1-2 at the moment, so yeah, just an unfortunate moment there for Roger, so see if you can recover from that.
Yeah, and two of the American cars come together. That's Free Gazelle and Axe, so even worse luck for Axe. It looks like Free Gazelle just didn't see him coming back onto the line and just clattered into him, but yeah, the flags are out again as you see it go back to the battle at the front, and it looks like Roger trying to make up time, and he's caught up to Scuderia Sam pretty fast, so definitely got the pace around you after his poor qualifying.
Yeah, and look at the power of that Chevy. It's got a lot of power in that thing. It just breezes past the Ferrari up at the corner there, but the Ferrari's very nice through the corners. Oh, they tangle. Oh, it's very unlucky there for Rog, just tangled the back of the Ferrari. It's very similar to what happened to Chris actually in Brands, just tied in the back end and round it went. It's getting going again now, but Stalker Brown now is up into 3rd in the Beetle, so it's a Ferrari 1-2 followed by a Porsche, and Alex CDL very leery on the exit there. The two Mustangs still trying to find their way through the field. Hard on the brakes now down the inside of Luke McGee, but Luke McGee's in no mood to give that one up easily. And onto the straight they go side by side, so you'd imagine now the Jaguar will stretch its legs and pull away as it does, but will it be enough by the time they get to the braking zone? You know how bad those brakes are in that Jaguar. Look at the two Mustangs, look how big they are compared to the Jag. It's unbelievable. Oh dear, look, a little bit of a nudge up the rear.
Yeah, Chris getting very rough with his old teammate there, just giving a wee nudge as he'll know what the Jag's braking zone's like, but yeah, that was quite an aggressive move. He'll be looking at Alex coming behind him. He'll be wanting to get past that Jag as soon as he can, but yeah, it's quite an interesting move there as we see them all getting very tight at the back there.
Yeah, it looks like Alex trying to get the undercut on Chris Mustang, but it's not quite working. and it looks like it's a bit of a loopy train at the moment as they're trying to get past him. The Jaguar's really not suited for this middle infield section, but it looks like the Porsche of Stalker Brown going really well around here. It seems like the Porsche's finally found a track it can get on with, and it's even on the back of Roger in third, so really going well for Stalker Brown this round.
Definitely, look at them all scrapping their way there on the straight together. We've got 3rd, 4th, 5th and 6th position and 7th position, sorry, all on the same bit of road pretty much. So yeah, expect some fireworks. Here we go again on the straight. Oh, there's been some slight contact between Chris Dorsey and Luke Vgta. Looks like Chris having left the Jaguar racing team now. He seems to think he's in a bigger car and he can bully the Scotsman out of his way in the big American muscle car. I'm surprised he hasn't gone for a lunge at some point yet, but it's just so congested. It's like rush hour down here, isn't it? Look at this. And now they've caught up to the back of Stalker Brown, but that's let Chris Doherty now to go ahead of Luke Vgta. Luke Vgta is really defending hard from Alex Indiel, who goes right round the outside off onto the grass. Where's that going to end up? Well, there's the 200-metre boards. Where is Alex? Oh, there he is. Coming back on the circuit. Oh no. These two, they always seem to find each other. And just about Luke Vgta stays ahead. And now we've got the other Mustang. Oh dear, the other Mustang of Chris now getting out of control. Stalker Brown must be looking in his mirrors going, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah, it was quite a rough sequence of events there as we see Alex coming back on, tangle with the Jag, and then Chris ultimately getting knocked off as well. So it's yeah, it's all go here as we see Alex is coming really hard around the corner there, trying to get a speed advantage on the Porsche, but the Porsche's been looking really good here, and it's going to be a tight battle. Oh, loopy down the inside, not quite close enough, but yeah, I think they see the three different cars and the different advantages they have, and this could make for a very interesting couple of laps here with this group.
Yeah, really interesting to see how it's going down the inside there, sliding the Mustang again. That seems to be the only way he knows how to drive that. As Loopy hits the wall, that might give him advantage for the Mustang. Oh no, maybe not, as Chris hits it as well. So should see the power of that Mustang absolutely. Oh, he's into the back of Stalker Brown. Porsche wasn't fast enough for him, it might caught him by surprise, but look at the braking on that Porsche around the outside. Even on the grass he's doing quite well to get his starts, but the Jag down the inside, good move there by Loopy, taking advantage of the mistake.
Yeah, that would be the top speed of that Porsche, I'd imagine. The fastest the Porsche's ever gone with that Jag pushing it along the straight. I don't know what happened. Luke Vgta's got caught out. Where the hell is Chris off to? He's back to Ireland by the looks of it. He nearly takes out another braking marker board. It's a good thing Stuart Davis isn't here. He'd be absolutely livid with all the brake marker boards that have gone missing so far today. And so we head halfway now through this race. But Chris is still battling away. He's 9th now. He's going to have to try and catch up some positions here. He's 3rd in the championship at the moment, but his Irish friend D-Man, who's one who we're going to look at now, there he is in the Ferrari. He's really found a nice groove around the circuit in that car, and he's definitely the faster of the two Ferrari drivers here today. Scuderia Sam's still in 2nd, but he's only 5 seconds ahead now of Roger, so these two quite evenly matched, but the last time around Roger was absolutely flying. He's almost 2 seconds quicker than Scuderia Sam, so those two might come together towards the end of the race. Alex Indiel now has found his way up into 4th, ahead of this melee that's going on with Luke Vgta and Stalker Brown, and it's Chris then. He was a lap behind Chris is.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Yeah, he might have missed the. Yeah, he might have missed a checkpoint. Unfortunately, as I said, there's different timing beacons. He might have on his spin missed a time beacon, so that's put him a lap down, unfortunately. But he'll still be battling away. I don't think he really cares about that. He just wants to have a good race.
Yeah, definitely. Let's look at Stalker Brown. He's dropped back a bit now, but he's been driving really well today. So, and he's still within touch of Luke Vgta and Alex. So he'll be wanting to get Clausby back in if he can. But this is Alex. He's dropped off from Luke Vgta there. So if he can just keep it steady, he'll be should be in a strong position here. But yeah, anything can happen with these two. So you just never know. So look at the low-hanging sun just causing a bit of a visual problems. We'll see if that makes a difference then the drivers, but here's Luke Vgta with Chris, although lap down it could still be a bit interesting fight between these two.
Definitely, Luke Vgta's really hustling that Jaguar through there, and these two now engaged in battle once again. Here's Chris Doherty bearing down on that Jaguar. God knows what's going to happen next for these two. but they definitely traded some pace, haven't they, so far in this championship. Last lap now, D-Man is on the last lap, as Chris once again runs wide. And in the back row, oh, where the hell is he off to now? I think he's had a little bit too much Guinness. There he is, again, going backwards now. Well recovered though, I have to say, he's definitely won the fan favourite award, Chris Doherty, today. But Gino up into 4th position, Alex Lielketh and battling away possibly with Stalker Brown. We're on the last lap for D-Man. This lot here have still got another lap to go by the looks of it. But yeah, it's going to be quite close on the line, we thought.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it looks like Alex is on an instant. He's down to 6th place now, so that's put Stalker Brown up to 4th. But he's been attacked by the Jaguar of Loopy going down the inside, getting with that speed advantage. So it's all kicked off as the last lap.
Yeah, it sure has. Let's look at Loopy just ahead of Stalker Brown there, but it looks like this is Roger's just not going to have enough time to get Sammy unless it's going for our last minute move here. So, but Sam can keep it clean, so just keep him behind. But it's going to be quite a tight finish for these two as we look at back at Loopy G and Stalker Brown.
Yeah, heading up to the last corner now. Scuderia Sam's gone defensive. Roger Storey's looking for the outside, but will he cut back through to the inside? No, he decides to brave it all the way around the outside. Very, very brave manoeuvre. He gets excellent traction all the way to the line. We know the advantage that Chevy has with the power it's got. Oh, right on the line. It's going to be so close. And Scuderia Sam just nicked 2nd place. And D-Man has won it quite comfortably in the Ferrari, but such a close finish on the line there. Roger, if it was another few metres, I think would have got 2nd position. Excellent race between those two. Look how much pace he had at the end there. And now we're coming around the last corner for this lot. So it's Luke McGee in 4th by the looks of it. And oh, what the hell? What's going on here? There's Chris Doherty, a slow Chris Doherty in the way. And Stalker Brown and Alex Liel all over the line. Oh, over and over. What? Excellent finish that was. I have no idea who ended up being 4th there, to be honest. It was so close. Bit of a sandwich for Stalker Brown as well. Excellent finish for that lot.
Yeah, quite a manic finish there. I think Chris Doherty was just had enough and was just doing a bit of crowd pleasing. And the battle for 4th came raging around the corner there, and we saw Loopy G getting flipped over, and then Alex just flying off in the background. So it's quite a manic finish there. We'll be interested to see the final standings, how that find out to see Stalker Brown just giving Loopy a bit of after messing up his run to the finish there.
Yeah, just see the winner there, who's sort of been forgotten this last bit, just is because his sort of dominance around the track. But D-Man with a very good win, as we see that Twingo going across the line and visiting some of the other cars.
Yeah, so D-Man 221, a bit of a lonely race for him. 8 seconds it was in the end. Look how close on the line between Scuderia Sam and Roger, and also look how close between the 3 behind. It's ridiculously close. But yeah, Scuderia Sam now leads the championship by only 1 point still from Alex Liel, so extremely close still at the top. They've got a bit of an advantage now over Roger the Dodger and Chris Doherty behind, about 10 points or so, but that's nothing really when you consider how close this field is. Next up we go to Germany, Hockenheim, excellent circuit, the GP version. So yeah, join us there to see what happens from Alex and Ian and myself. Thanks for watching, we'll see you there.